making mistakes in your life from a creative orientation point of view, not a problem-solving orientation point of view. So, you've made a mistake. And then later you notice you made the mistake. And you try and fix it then. And later somebody brings it to your attention that you have made the mistake again, possibly in a new and exciting way. So, as a tender human being who has tried their best to not make mistakes, fly under the radar, possibly what is going to happen is this person's going to apologize profusely, and then to everyone involved, and then they're going to beat themselves up afterwards. And let me tell you what, this is the most beautiful petri dish for more mistakes. Here is what it looks like from a creative orientation. One of my orientations is that I live a life I love. And another one is that I am the predominant creative force in my life. So I'm leaning on those two while I look at what has happened. I've made a mistake. So here we are. What I want is to be the person who enjoys being me. And like, this means all of me, mistakes and all, because that shit is gonna happen. If I imagine a future where I have 0 mistakes and I make 0 people uncomfortable, like, this is a fantasy that just can't be unless I die tomorrow. And then somebody's going to be pissed off about that too. So, living a life I love where I enjoy being me, all of me. Being the predominant creative force in my life. So, other things happen that I cannot control. What am I the boss of? I am the boss of how I react, how I treat me, and how I treat others. So, when I am imagining the end result of me, I'm a person who makes mistakes, and I don't spend a whole lot of time flogging myself about it. I ground into right this second. And whatever is racing through my head, they're going to fire me. People aren't going to like me. This is going to this is going to count against me. I fucked this up all the... Why do I keep doing that? This is not what right now has in it. Right now has in it maybe shaking to get some of that static energy out. What it for sure has in it that I sit and I can feel, or stand, I get still for a minute and I can feel my feet on the floor. I can hear the fountain burbling in the background. I can hear a train and traffic. I can taste the little beans and rice because I had a little burp, right? That is what is happening right now. And I don't need to tell myself to relax, because people who are like, relax, that does not make you relax. So what you need to do is notice what actually is. Ooh, maybe I notice, maybe I notice a little buzziness in my head, and maybe I notice that I can hear my heartbeat, and maybe I notice I can feel the underwear edges on my butt where I'm sitting. Okay, so that's me getting into right now. So what I've done is I've remembered in the future, my end result is I'm a person who likes being me. Even the me who makes mistakes, I still like that me. I'm a person who stuff goes on around me and I still get to decide how I react. All right. So that's what it's like. And when I'm that person, when things happen, I handle it. It may be a little weird and freaky, and there might be a shadow of a past me then, but I handle it. So now, I come back into now. And right now, there's all these feelings in my belly, maybe a little buzzing in my head. All right. So I ground down into right now. And I think about right now. And I let my brain just settle. Because there's a lot of like dirt in the water stirred up in my brain. So I just give me a minute to let the dirt settle. And maybe I think about, maybe I think about this dirt settling, and it settles, and I can feel it settle through my head and down my neck and down my belly into my pelvic bowl. I feel the dirt settle down into my feet. And then I can feel the dirt filling up my feet and up to my knees. And now the dirt turns into good mud that grows good things. And it's warm, and it comes back up my knees, in my pelvic bowl, in my belly, in my heart. And in my heart, kind of gets glittery. And then it comes up my neck, and in my head, it feels soothing. It feels soothing, and it feels still. So the person who is me, who handles shit, what they're gonna do is look at what has happened and notice, here are ways that this did happen. And what is a way that I can put a rhythm in, a guardrail in, that it is more difficult for this to happen again? Because what is happening is I notice my end result, and then I come back here to now, and I notice what is the next obvious action. Well, the next obvious action is I'm a human who's gonna make mistakes. What is a guardrail that can make it so I have to jump over the guardrail for this thing to happen again? And I don't talk to myself shitty. I don't make it mean something about me aside from, man, I was going fast. I don't grovel and fall all over myself, because here's what, the people who are disappointed with me, they're gonna be disappointed with me. And maybe I feel like I need to be disappointed in me, or maybe I don't. Maybe I just get to learn, I see what went on. And I get to like being me in my life, haven't made a mistake, and I get to be the predominant creative force in my life. Other people get to be disappointed in me. There's no amount of monkey dancing I can do that's going to change their mind until they change their mind. And it's not my job to fix them. So, I love you. When you notice that you're a person who gives yourself unmerciful shit when you make a mistake, because you're human, and you're ready to learn a different way to be you in your life and love it, either DM me or email me at BrandiMorancoach@yahoo.com. You can find the email somewhere around here. I am madly in love with you. And when you learn how to be the person that you want to be, notice that you are. Notice what you want. Notice where you are, and see what is the next action step that leads to that. Baby, this is magic. All right. Love you madly. It's Friday. It's cool in Georgia. Let's talk soon.